Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Baseman, number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now at the plate, Brandon Guyer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in the good hitters count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward. They continue to stay in good counts.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So here is Avisail Garcia. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. In there at the letters 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He throws him on the...
Chris Colabella.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Runners on first and third, two away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Working to escape the first inning jam. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is out. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a high strike there. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jose Altuve is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there.
Batting
2
third,
away.
the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Chris Colabello. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Ender Inciarte. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Correa is right there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting 7th.
Striding into the box,
hitter,
Ricky Weeks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lester ready, the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A little discipline from Weeks here. It's 3-1 now. Jason Kipnis would be next. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Digging in now, Derek Norris. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Now it's 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's George Springer. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Geyer on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ramirez.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Brandon Geyer. He reached on a single in his first try. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Runner goes for second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Into the box. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Next for Cleveland.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Weeks. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Evan Gattis.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Out of play. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. So stepping in, Nori Aoki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Flipped out the other way toward short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jason Kipnis.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Derek Norris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
For Cleveland.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the throw's in fact dropped. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once
Left
again,
fielder,
Brandon Guyer.
Guyer.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw won't get him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, number 1.
First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ball 1.
Sorry, that's a ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Geyer is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
Digging in, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he'll get back in standing. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now. Evan Gattis would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Evan Gattis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Kipnis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. Ready once again, Chris Colabello. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Chris Colabello.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Dylan Betances is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with that slurb of his, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ricky Weeks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Altuve. He's up with it. The throw. In time. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Nori Aoki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Carlos Correa.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland,
the catcher Derek Norris is in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
2 out, nobody on. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2.
First baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Swung on and missed 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Guyer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Michael Brantley off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start it. Scott Casby. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So here is Avisail Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Giles comes on to pitch from bullpen now in inning. Michael Conforto will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll enter play right at .333. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Conforto rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Center fielder number 13.
Here's Ender Inciarte trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's and he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Number 2.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
The right
Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1. Matt Albers takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Matt Albers.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign. Marisnick is on his way home. And the runner from first comes around to score. Now in the box, Noriaoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to
Boone Logan.
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Ricky Weeks
Leading off for the
becomes in 0 for 2
Your
thus
attention,
far.
please.
Willie
Then
Barrios.
for Cleveland. Number
Tony Sipp
77.
has been summoned from
Willie
the bullpen, as he'll do so.
Barrios.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, he's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Willie Barrios becomes the first out of the inning.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Norris. He got on top of one and was a ground out.
Now pitch.
Michael Feliz enters the ball game out of the pen. Looking for the final out here.
Ryan Pena.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. The average to start play at 315. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Line drive to left. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get
Leading up for the Astros. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Zach
Your attention,
McAllister will come on
Now
in
pitching
relief
for the
now as he'll
Indians.
make his 10th.
Number 34, Zach.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted in the air to center field. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin
No hits in 3 tries so
Gonzalez.
far. He's struck out once. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Center fielder
Standing in, George Springer.
George
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Dan
Now
Otero
pitching for the Indians,
answers the call now,
number
looking to get this
61.
one onto the ninth inning without
Dan
any trouble.
Otero.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Lined hard toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so making runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Evan Gattis.
Gattis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Third baseman, number 2.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Alex Bregman, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Oh, that was...
Cody Allen enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Ready with the 2-0. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. The tying run scores. Here's the go-ahead run to score. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's 4-2.
The right
At the
fielder,
plate,
number 6.
Jake Marisnik. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Allen's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. The 1-0 delivery. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Baseman, number 27.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Altuve. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Colabello is there, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now. Jose Ramirez.
Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Brian Vina comes on from the pen, hoping.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 23, Brian Vina.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. Marisnik is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco
Will Harris Gets the
Your
call here.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 36.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Carlos Beltran. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.